like Kelly and I were like, oh, let's ride together. And I'm like, well, we can't see each other. We can just see an avatar. And so I told her about TrainerRoad, and there we are. So there I am. This is my desktop. So this is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing Kelly and her big picture and her big, wonderful, vibrant personality. So what we like about it, what I love about TrainerRoad is that the group workouts are more interactive. We can actually see each other. We're not just watching an avatar like you are on Zwift. And we can also talk to each other. So it gives us much more opportunity to connect than what we get with Zwift. And we're all doing the same workout, but it's at your own level. So basically the person who organizes it picks what workout we do. And then everybody else, like somebody can be a much stronger biker than the next person. And we're all going to be doing the same thing, but at our own level. And I personally think that TrainerRoad is a lot easier to set up. You just need an iPhone app for solo workouts if you want to do that, or you can do everything on the desktop app, which I'm going to show you. So what kind of equipment do you need? You need a bike, first and foremost, right? And a Peloton won't work. It needs to be, that's the great thing about it, because all of us own a bike and we want to train on our own bike, right? So we're using our own bike. And then you need a trainer. So a smart trainer is going to be driven by TrainerRoad. It's going to set the power and the intensity level. But if you have just a fluid or a magnetic, I like to call it an old school trainer, that can still be done with the program and we can still do it together, but you're gonna then set it to go as hard or as easy as you want following the workout. And then you do need a laptop because you're gonna have to load the TrainerRoad desktop application for group workouts. If you prefer to do solo workouts just on your own, there is an iPhone app that's super easy to use. So you need that. And then you need, the one thing I think that would be super important is you want to make sure your laptop is plugged in because it runs a lot of power. A fan would be awesome as well. And you definitely want to have headphones connected to the laptop so that you can talk to each other. Any questions on that?
I have a question. Will you have captioning on the, subtitle for that app type of thing? Have you thought about that?
I don't.
You should plug, because that's one of the things for the deaf and hard of hearing community. We don't have very many access to what's going on. Like if the program is talking to us, like rowing machine, the City Roll app, they have all these different programs and there's no captioning on them. So you're tapping into a whole nother community when you offer not just deaf and hard of hearing, but people that like to have captioning, if they have too much noise going on.
Well,
so
and
think about.
This does tell you, like, it does have in workout things that it tells you in writing on the phone. And it tells you the whole workout. You don't actually need to hear anything for the workout, but it doesn't have, unfortunately, it doesn't have captioning like when we're talking to each other.
Yeah, that's what. Wait, go ahead,
Kelly.
So I think there are, Kirsten, I was looking into a third-party app for this presentation actually also. So let's check into that third-party application and see what it would potentially cost us to run, or it's probably cheap. I can probably handle it. It's not a big deal. But that's a very important point, Stephanie, and we're sensitive to that. So we will do what we can to.
Yeah, it makes you, it makes me more motivated to be involved in something like that. Otherwise, I'm just like, well, that's just like a waste of my time because I have no idea what's going on.
Right.
I'm just pedaling my way out. So with Zwift, if my coach is on Zwift and she's talking to us, she typed in and popped up on the screen for us. But that's pretty much all I get.
Yeah.
But more access to people, like other people want to ride together and they're all talking shit to each other, then I can engage in that. But that's just one downfall of the virtual life stunning. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll check into it, Stephanie.
Okay, thanks, Kelly. Cool. And this would be a setup here. You want to have your laptop in front of you. Okay, so how do you get started? So you set up an account at TrainerRoad.com, and it's $19.95 a month, but you do get a 7-day free trial, so you could try it and see if you like it. And then you would download the Mac or the Windows program to your laptop, depending on what type of iOS you're running. And then one thing too would be confirming that TrainerRoad can access your camera and microphone, so that you can do the group workouts. And then you would set up your settings, and this would be, it's going to want your demographics, your height, that kind of stuff, and then an FTP. So FTP, and Janie could chime in on this if you want. So it's functional threshold power, and it's basically an estimate of how hard you can ride for 1 hour. And so all of the workouts are going to be based on a percent of FTP. So if we were going to do a really easy workout together, it might be at 50 to 60% of your FTP, which will feel pretty easy. So if you're someone that hasn't used a power meter before or done any kind of training, then you would need to estimate your FTP, or they have the ability to do FTP tests within TrainerRoad. So we could even have a lot of fun doing a group workout as a FTP test. But that's it. That's something that you do need to put in when you're setting up your settings. So Janie, Kelly, do you guys want to chime in on that?
Well, I want to take a raise of hands to see the sophistication in the group. I know Cindy's a rider. I know Leslie's a rider, but I think we all understand FTP at some level. Can we just kind of understand what the audience is? Does everyone on the phone or on the Zoom understand FTP? Because we want to make sure we don't want to waste time. So, Leslie, do you understand FTP? Yes, you do. Okay. So maybe we can come in at a little bit of a higher level then, or skip over it.
Okay, and then I'll show you. I'm going to launch my app now and show it to you. But I just kind of want to go through this while it's in writing here. But you're also going to, oh, so cute. You're going to pair your devices. So if you have a Bluetooth heart rate monitor, it has to be Bluetooth. That's going to pair to TrainerRoad. You want to pair your smart trainer if you're using that. You can also use a cadence sensor, so it can sense your cadence. I have the Kicker Core, which actually has a cadence sensor built in. My husband has the older, higher level Kicker that does not. So he has a separate cadence sensor. And then of course, if you don't have a smart trainer, but you have a power meter on your bike, you can pair that, and then that will run it on, say, your magnetic or your fluid trainer. So, okay, so group workout. So here's kind of what we do. We create a group workout, but I actually want to just show you on my laptop thing. So let me just share.
And while she's doing that, again, this for me, Zwift was too much. You have to have Zwift companion. You have to have Zwift this, Zwift that. This is simple. You just select a workout or you create a group workout, and it's one click, literally. Once you get all set up and you go through all these demographics, and it really is the ease of use. Yes, Miss Cindy.
Thank you. I'm trying to get an idea of exactly how this works. Can anybody, like, let's say I were to set up a group workout with some friends of mine, then can I lead the workout?
Yes, I'll show you that. So they all need to be TrainerRoad members.
Right.
But you can lead it.
Okay.
So can you guys see my screen here, the TrainerRoad, the black? Okay, awesome. So here's what you do. So again, you download this. This is separate from the phone app. So you download this, and then you can simply create a group workout. And it's kind of, let me see if I can. It's a little bit cut off, and then you can browse workouts. And if like, here's a ramp test, an FTP test, but we can look at it and you can sort it based on intensity or things like that. But let's say, we're going to go hard, but we're not. Okay, let's say we want to pick this one. Woo, fun. Okay, so you create a group workout. And then like here, if we were going to do one just on the fly, we all wanted to work out. Here's a code. I copy the code, I send it out to you guys, and then continue to work out. And then it's all set up. And then I'm waiting for you. So your friends, you just texted them that code. So they will join the workout, enter the code, and then they're here. See, and here's the code up here again. But now, so for them, so what they're going to do is they're going to go back to the group workout at the very beginning here, and they just simply enter the code here and join. And then their face is going to pop up on there, and then we can all work out together. Okay, Cindy.
Yeah, this is awesome. Is there like a discount for coaches that have like
You could check, I don't know. You could check with TrainerRoad. I would imagine I love them. They put up a ton of podcasts and information. They're very much engaged in the cycling world and the triathlon world and helping people. So I would think maybe they would, like, so that you could then share it to your athletes.
Right. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And then, so that's what you do. And then you can also, so here again, create a group workout. We're going to pick this one, and I want to schedule it. So I'm going to schedule it for, and actually here, while we're all here. So Kelly and I talked about doing an easy workout on Monday morning. So, so we could do that. And let's see, do you want to do it as easy as we did last time, Kelly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I just was on mute.
Okay, here, I'm going to just
Not bad.
search it. Okay, so this is super easy, but whoa, bad typing. Oh, are you coming to check? The CTO is coming to check out
I'm
that
Zoom
everything's.
bombing you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is my husband. He's, okay, so here's Lazy Mountain. It's super duper easy, as you can see. But what you can do is when you're in it and running it, you can change your intensity. Like the intensity is automatically set to 100%. You can go up or down. So if you're like, oh, this is way too easy, I'm going to go up by 110%, 120%. If it's like too hard, you can dial it down. They have sweet spot workouts. They have VO2 max. They have anaerobic. So, and Jeannie, I think this would be super fun for you with your athletes too, you know? Okay, so let's schedule it. We're going to do Lazy Mountain. So we'll schedule it. I'm going to vote for 7 a.m. on Monday because the Packers are playing Sunday night. Go Pack. Okay, so I don't know. Does anyone want to join? Does anybody have a preference on a time?
7:30.
7:30. Who said that?
I might join.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do 7:30. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to add it to the calendar. And then workout added to the calendar. So then I can click on it here. So you guys here's the code. Oh man, but it's not. Okay, I can't see the code because this is covering it. Let me put it down. Can you guys see it?
No.
Okay, I just can't see it because of. Let me put you back up so I can see you all. Okay, what I'll do though is I don't know why the code's not showing up. But okay, so open. Is it up here?
Kirsten, was it in the edit part of the last?
Maybe. Here you can see all I'm sorry, but the problem is this Zoom thing is right in my way.
Mhm. You can move your face if that's what's in the way.
I'm just gonna cancel workout and we'll start it again. Okay, so. Oh, I think because maybe it's not. Okay, here's the link. So here's our code. It's RB. So I'm going to copy it and I can even just go and post it out to the endurance girls here.
Mhm.
So we said 7:30.
Mhm.
I think it's also important to note while she's putting this together that it maxed out 6 or 7. Is that right?
No, 11.
11. Oh, I didn't know that. That's
So
fantastic.
10 plus the presenter.
Say it's an easy one.
Oh, okay. This would be ideal, ideal for recovery after the weekend.
Oh,
Like assuming people are doing hard workouts.
I have a question.
Okay, let me just
Yeah,
give
Just
my
that
code here.
thought.
Copy code.
Oh, my. Oh.
Okay, so what was your thought?
Well, I was wondering whether as a coach, I can have my athletes or myself load my own training peaks workouts into.
You can. Okay, so
Oh my
Let me-
God.
let me see if I can find out that's, okay, let me just close this. Okay,
You
so I'm
can-
just gonna post this quick on while we're here, post.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me see if it's in here. There is an awesome, it's Workout Creator.
Oh, I have to go back to that then. I used to
Yes.
use that. Okay.
Yeah, it's super fast once you get the hang of it and you get used to it. But yeah, that's gonna be
I need that
that's gonna
third.
be the best way to do it. And so
Okay.
like if your coach gives you, when I had a coach, the last time I had a coach, I would build all my workouts in TrainerRoad. Because it was just easier to run it and run my my trainer off of it.
Oh, so you just built it there rather than exporting from Training Peaks into. the
Yeah, I
third-
don't think you can export to build a workout, but
Mhm.
this will feed, that like Zwift and like the other, it'll feed into Strava, it'll feed into Garmin Connect, it'll feed into Training Peaks. But yeah, you can't just dump from Training Peaks into TrainerRoad to build the workout. You have to build it. But once you have a couple workouts built, you copy and you can just like my warm up was always the same, and you just drop these blocks in of say sweet spot or whatever.
So as a coach, what you would do then is, because I have people that use Zwift, I have people that use Sufferfest, I have people, everybody uses a different platform. So if people want, and I have people that don't, people that don't have smart trainers, they don't use any of those things. So I was thinking that would be good with TrainerRoad. They have power, but they don't have a smart. So I was thinking that what I would do is create the workouts in TrainerRoad, because you're saying you could then everybody uses Training Peaks that I coach. So I could just download from TrainerRoad into Training Peaks, and then they could, use whichever.
Yeah. And like here, this is my coach was Dark Horse. So these are like all the workouts I had created when I was training with him. So they're super easy to do. And then you could do that and then share it and assign it to them.
Yeah, so you created your own. Your coach sent you something in Training Peaks or whatever.
Yeah,
and
he
then
just
you
sent
as
it
an
in
athlete-
Training Peaks and he's like, I'm not going to build a workout for you. So I'm like, okay. So I just did it. I just built it here. And like,
It
this
just
was
seems
my
like-
warm up, always the same. Right. So I just copied that and then so. But for
as a
you,
coach-
yeah, that would be nice for you.
as a coach, I wouldn't expect my people to take something and have to build it themselves. Like I would have to, I think that's part of the job of being a coach, is providing whatever service, right, for whatever app they're using.
And especially if you're gonna try and do group workouts in this with them.
Right. And that's the advantage, like you said, that's why I'm interested. And I have looked at some of the TrainerRoad workouts and I think they're great. So maybe I would just use some of those, but
check this out. Training plan. Like I built a plan all last year for my A races and my B races and my C races, but like you can build, not that, because you're a coach obviously, but you can build off of low volume, high volume, like full distance triathlon, and they've got the swim, but they've got everything in it, the swim, the run.
Yeah, that's,
We'll see, their swim workouts are kind of boring.
a lot of like Sufferfest has that and Peloton has
Okay.
it. A lot of them, most apps have that kind of capability, but I think what this offers that, because I have a lot of friends that I don't coach. I have way more people that I train with that I don't coach. So I could include those people. Now that we're pandemic wise, we used to all get together in my basement and just do this for fun with my friends.
Right.
And so now I think that's why this is so appealing to me, is that we can do, instead of the basement gathering, we can just do it on here.
Right, we would be just like we're doing right now, but we're pedaling a bike. It's so nice. It's just like right now we need connection. We need to see faces. We need to talk.
Yeah, and the other thing is really, ladies, is the ease of use. It really is the ease of use. If Kristen creates a workout, it's one click. If you have all this shit loaded, then you're just ready to ride. If you guys want to walk through a setup session, we can do the setup with the demographics. We can walk through it. We can show you what we've done, walk you a little bit deeper into the application. But once you're set up and you're ready to go, you're good to go.
Yeah, and it's really easy. Like, go ahead, Cindy.
Two questions. Kirsten, are you associated with TrainerRoad? Or this is just something you use and you know how to use?
Well, yeah, I've used it for probably 4 years at least. And honestly, okay, so I've been using this. The group workouts they launched, they had them in the works, but they launched them right in April, right when this was coming out. All my friends are on Zwift, so I did group work. I did an FTP test with my husband and his 2 training buddies. You know, I couldn't find anybody to do this with me, so I just decided, okay, fine, I'm going to give in, and I did. I tried to launch Zwift, and I'll tell you, I spent a week. I'm pretty tech savvy. My husband's a CTO, for God's sake, and he's like, I don't like Zwift. It's way too complicated. I mean, between all the different apps I needed, the companion, and then Apple TV, like it was just crazy. Where this was like, okay, I can just set it up and I can pick out workouts. I can put even the I can pick a training plan. It flows into my Training Peaks, and I just open up my app and it runs. You know, it's just so much easier. And I just thought Zwift was so complicated. And so that's where when I was ready to drop TrainerRoad, I'm like, I don't want to pay for both, but it's not that expensive. And I was like, okay, but I really wanted to be able to connect. And so that's where I'm just sharing it with you guys, because I just think it's amazing. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. I wish I did, and I could somehow get it for free and whatever. Because there's some really smart guys running that place.
This is so timely because my husband and I are we're creating a new exercise room, and we were going to sign up with Zwift again. We were with them last year, and then we discontinued. We were going to sign back up, but I always felt it was confusing too. So this is really timely for me. One question: how is their customer service? If you have questions, or how is?
It's really good. Like I've even, like if something wonky happens where sometimes, and I don't know if it was my trainer, but like where like, oh, my trainer dropped in the middle of like a really intense interval, you can send the file to them and they'll respond. I mean, like I have emailed them about my training plan. I'm like, hey, I don't understand why I put this in here. That doesn't make sense to me. And they'll have a complete email exchange with you about it.
Okay, great. That's good to know. Okay, thank you.
Also, Cindy, keep in mind we're in COVID, right? So there are people, this is just another reason why we're having this. So just to kind of set everybody up and just make it super easy for everybody. So
Sure. No, I think that's great. I'm liking this a lot.
So are you thinking that like Endurance Girl is going to offer, we'll take turns leading or whatever, have group workouts through the Facebook group, or?
I think that was Kelly's thought initially. And I think, you know, maybe it's an easy day on Monday. I mean, I'll throw up, you know, once I'm on a training plan again, like now I've been messing around with Zwift, and honest to God, it's killing me. But I mean, I'll just throw up, hey guys, this is what I'm doing. Like, I'll just throw it on there because I would love company. I mean,
yeah.
Another thing that, I mean, I don't know how many of you are in RMTC, but as one of the volunteer coaches, I told Charlie I would lead, you know, teach weekly. I'm a certified yoga instructor, so I would teach, you know, a yoga class for RMTC because we can't get together, and maybe lead a trainer ride, but I wasn't sure how to do it because, you know, people have all different kinds of apps.
right.
But I agree with you, Kirsten, that I do a lot of trainer workouts, but prior to COVID, I always had people that I was doing it with in person. And now I have nobody, right?
Yeah.
So I think this, you know, we might do this in RMTC once a week too.
Yeah. I mean, that would be great. I would happy to, you know, because I'm a sponsor there too. I mean, I would be happy to help with anything, like engage it or run a group workout. I mean, it's, I just think it's so much more fun than the alternative of doing it on your own or just watching cartoons.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to Kirsten's point, you know, I got Darla on this, and Darla, bless her heart, I mean, it was super confusing. You guys all know. Cindy's on the Zoom, honey. it was just too much. And so I said, Darla, do you want me to put you on the TrainerRoad? All you have to do is just go, oh, here she comes.
Hi,
Seriously,
Darla.
it's quite, hi Cindy, it's
Darla.
quite complicated. Zwift is. Hi Stephanie!
And there's Leslie and Janae.
Yay! It's complicated.
Yeah. And so, I mean,
Yeah, it's really ridiculous.
all she wanted to do was jump on her freaking bike. I had got her a smart trainer. You know, if I get a gadget, she's got to get a gadget, you know? So, you know, she just wants to jump on. That's it. Put her shoes on and get on the damn bike.
Right. And this is way easier to do that, you know? Just a couple other notes. So like I said, there's up to 11 per group workout. You can do solo rides at any time. And I think it's easier to use my iPhone for that, but you can set up a training plan. And then again, when you're in the middle of a workout, you can adjust the intensity up or down. You know, if you're not feeling it today, the Peloton, yeah. And then smart trainers will run in what's called erg mode. So erg mode means that the software is running your trainer, which is kind of nice. You can check out a little bit, get the workout in, and still have it it's going to adjust the trainer up to like 80% or whatever of your FTP, but you can always change to standard if you want to generate power on your own. And the old school trainers are going to generate power on their own. There, another doggy.
Did we miss a slide in there or no? You were talking-
No, it was just, and I'll post this on the endurance group. This was the one that, this was where I just walked you through the process. So that was the one where I'm just talking about that, and then this is just the additional comments. And that's where I don't know. I already have it set up on my thing, so I can't really show you how to set it up. But Kelly did it on the fly Monday morning. It's super easy. You just have to put the demographics in so that it can figure out FTP and power to weight and all that kind of stuff.
So on the 7:30 call, for those of us that don't have it set up, are we supposed to come to 7:30 ride ready to go? Or are we going to do a
Yes.
setup in the beginning?
No, I would set it up. And if you have questions, let us know. But I think it's really pretty easy.
So you just sign up.
So I
and
would
get-
have it set up. But the nice thing about it though, is once it is set up, you join the workout. If I'm the creator, which I guess I am because I set it up, but I won't start the workout till we've got our faces on there and we're ready to go. So, but you do have to have the software set up in order for me to do that, and to see you. But I would say try this weekend. Like Jeannie, you have my number. You can text, I'm happy to talk you through anything.
Yeah, it sounds straightforward. I mean, I spent probably 5 hours with Ellen Hart trying to get her smart trainer to work with Zwift. I mean, so this sounds like way better.
Oh, I can't even tell you how many hours I spent in 1 week to try and figure. And then I'm like, oh, there's this thing called Zwift Insider where you can learn all this. And then to race, it's just super complicated. It makes you feel like an idiot.
Well, and you know how much Ellen Hart loves technology, so not.
Right.
All right. Well, I totally get Zwift and I totally am able to navigate really well within Zwift. And that's what I'm paying for right now. Do you know if there's an option or does anybody have a code for a free month trial for TrainerRoad? I used to do TrainerRoad because that's what I used to do my Training Peaks workouts. But I use Zwift now to do my Training Peaks workouts because it automatically just comes right in and it does all what it's supposed to do. So I'd be curious to try this and I'd love to cycle with you guys, but I just would like to try it without investing.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know, since you had an account, I don't know how that works with the 7-day free trial.
It's been over 2 years since I've been.
You know what? I would just email them, say, hey, I'm thinking about coming back. I'm on Zwift right now. Will you give me a 7-day free trial?
I bet you they will. Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Before we keep going, I just want to, I see Jeanette Sorensen on the line. Jeanette, thanks for coming. We're talking about TrainerRoad and
I
the
don't see.
and so I just wanted to make sure that everyone sees Jeanette. And Jeanette, if you have any any questions, just let us know. And just out of curiosity, Jeanette, have you ever used TrainerRoad before?
So yeah, hi, sorry I'm late. I totally forgot. I was like going around. I was like, oh my God, you guys are on Zoom.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah, I did just like, you know, like I had it like years ago, and then just have not, and I just used it, you know, for fun when I start training, but it was many years ago.
Yeah, so it hasn't changed much. The reason that we're actually on the call today is because Kirsten and I actually just, you know, she went from TrainerRoad to Zwift, and I was on Zwift, and I was getting confused with Zwift, and really this is ultimately just really easy. And so I think ultimately, as a summary of what we're going to do, we can go back and talk a little bit about this. We're going to post the PowerPoint to the Endurance Girls website. Is we're going to just post these rides in TrainerRoad, and up to 11 people can actually join and literally be on a Zoom. So Zoom's actually running in the background so we can talk and so on and so forth.
Well, it's not, it's like Zoom, but yeah.
It's like Zoom, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so is the audio part of the TrainerRoad workout as well? Is it integrated?
Yes.
So I
So
don't
you'll
need
see like this one right here. So you have to have your, typically it's going to use the audio and the microphone from your laptop. And
But
then I usually use headphones though, because otherwise it can just, like, if you have a fan going, it can just pick up way too much background noise if you don't use the headphones.
All right, well that's cool because I don't need to use Zoom or Discord or whatever in the
Right?
background.
Yes, right. I was like, what's Discord? That's where I feel like I've kind of figured Zwift out, but the amount of time I figured, and then I don't know about Discord though now either, on top of that.
So
But yeah.
Kirsten, with,
That's
if
how I
it's like,
talk to my children.
so when you're doing the workout, even with headphones, like, do you mute if you're not, like, everybody's breath is going to be like,
Yes, so if it's a hard workout, well, if it's a hard work, you can mute it.
Okay.
Or you can kind of huff and puff. And I mean, it's interesting. Like when I've done the ramp test before, which is the best way to test an FTP, I'll tell you. But when I've done that before, like we're chitter chattering up to about 15 minutes and then no one is talking. And yeah, then you can hit mute if you don't want to be huffing and puffing into it and stuff.
but if people don't hit mute, there's not a lot of,
No, it wasn't
interference.
bad. It really wasn't. It
And
depends
if they
though
hit-
too, if you have a fan going on it and stuff too.
Right. And so if you hit, I mean, you actually have to reach over to your computer, and I have a touch screen, touch the mute, right? Or whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't remember when I did that, I don't remember hitting mute. So I don't think it was bad.
I think it's just everybody's breathing hard, and I mean, it's got to be the same in any workout platform, right? People stop talking; they're just breathing.
And if someone talks, I know I would be like, okay, dude, you need to shut up. Like,
what about
I
music?
can't listen
Like,
to you right now.
does anybody have, like, does the leader put on some music or something? Especially FTP tests. That's like super hard if you have
No, but what I did when I did the FTP test was I put music in. Like once we got to a point, I just had a different set of headphones connected to music, and I just had that on.
Spotify works really well with these programs in the background so that only the listener hears the Spotify and it doesn't broadcast out to the masses.
So you can be listening to Spotify at the same time that you're listening to the TrainerRoad conversation.
I can't say 100% in TrainerRoad, but that's what I do in Zwift, and it does not broadcast to anybody else. So I can have Spotify on, have my music, not, you know, somebody else's country music. I mean, not to disparage country music. I am from New Jersey. So, so it just, I hear it. I can have what I'd like in my ears.
And I've even done one headphone from the computer, and then another headphone that's Bluetooth to my phone that's got the music.
Yeah, it's not like you need stereo for this.
No.
No, and the whole point, again, it's to have this kind of environment, right? We miss each other. We haven't seen each other. Nobody's been in races. And we really just want to, you know, touch and see and hear people's voices. Cindy, gosh, I haven't seen you in 2 years. It's so good to see how beautiful you look. But you know, at the end of the day, it really is all about teamwork. And you know, Kirsten, I was thinking, you know, maybe we should have a 30-minute session before the workout, right? So we can make sure everyone's set up. We don't want anyone dragging behind. I think this is a sophisticated group here, so I think they can pick up pretty quickly.
Well, yeah, let's see if that's needed. I don't know.
Okay.
But the other thing too is for me, like I remember that more, you just did it on Sunday, but I haven't done it in years. So I don't even remember what the setup process looks like.
Yeah, we have a question from Stephanie Grover. I have a CompuTrainer. Will it work with this?
A CompuTrainer? I don't know. I would think so, but I don't know. I really don't. I don't know how you set that up.
Is Stephanie still on? Is she still here?
Let me look at participants here.
I think it might be harder with CompuTrainer because their software is kind of out of date. I have one person who uses CompuTrainer and can't really get the smart trainer part of it to work anymore. But you could use CompuTrainer as a dumb trainer, you know,
Yeah.
and just do your own power. And
Yeah.
Good point, Janae. Thank you.
Yeah. And
So you just turn off erg mode.
yes.
So I'm sorry. I mean, I know I missed the whole part of this whole thing, but so is there a link for everybody to just gonna go and join together? It's like a group link that we just.
Yes, it's so here so what I did was I created a group work. It's super easy one on Monday. Like it's so easy. It's unbelievable. But so that's set up as a group workout. And then what I did is so that's what it's going to look like. So then what I did is I shared it here on, here you go. Monday morning, first group workout is 7:30 a.m. on Monday morning. And then here's your code to join. So then what you will do, Jeanette, is you will launch your TrainerRoad desktop. So you have to have it on your desktop. And then you're going to go to group workouts. All you're going to do is enter that code and join.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Kirsten, you need to get that out of, you posted that in our this evening's event. You need to just go post it into the Endurance Girls,
Okay.
into the feed.
Okay.
Or you can create a new event. So just copy paste that and create a new event.
Okay, but you guys said it's max 10 people?
Correct.
Is there a max?
11 including the workout creator.
So this should maybe be that you decide to join, because if we're 100 people that want to do this from Endurance Girls, there are only going to be 11 people or 10 people.
Well, not that many people have TrainerRoad to my knowledge yet. I don't know, but I mean, at some point that could be a problem. But I also think that people should kind of, like maybe work out in smaller groups, you know, depending on what your workout schedule looks
We can
like.
do more groups if this becomes bigger, you know.
Yeah, because some people might not want to do my VO2 max workout that I do on Wednesdays or something. You know what I mean?
Ever.
well, if this got really popular, you know, I'm really good at creating Google Docs and people sign up for classes.
That's true. That's true.
You see, we were living by that for 9 months.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a problem if, say, we had all of a sudden 10 people like lined up on Monday morning, like 15 people trying to join, and then boom, 4 people can't get in. Yeah, that would kind of suck. But
Yep.
I don't know that we're there. I mean, we would have to figure that out if it becomes that, but I don't.
So Kirsten, I would suggest that you create a new event in the Endurance Girls and put that information in there. So this is this evening's.
Right.
Just completely
Okay.
discard it. And then just one of the things I would do is say first come, first serve, 11. It's capped off at 11.
Okay.
That way you'll get more
Well,
participants too.
The application caps us off, not I cap.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you say only 10 can get on, then a whole bunch more people are going to say, oh, I better be on there, you know.
Again, this is fluid, no pun intended. This is just, hey,
It can be whatever we want it to be. Honestly, I mean, I know like Kelly, like I think Kelly wanted something organized. Like my goal was just to honestly get more people that want to work out with me on TrainerRoad. That's all. I'm still going to do my workouts, but I would love to have somebody join me, and I'll just throw it out. Hey, who wants to join me? But that's I mean, it's just right now we need connection. It's more fun together. And I don't know that it has to be super structured. that, like, I think we can, like, now that if people are paying for it, I think just start throwing it out there and see, see who will join you.
How much does it cost now for TrainerRoad to join?
Well, the price now is $19.95. Mine is still $10 from way back when I joined.
I'm wondering if
I never should have left. Ugh.
Well,
And
this
it was-
is the
I was
thing.
thinking
So
too, it's like,
I canceled mine last Thursday or Friday. I was like, I'm just gonna take a break from it. And then Kelly and I started talking. I was like, oh my God, I better reactivate. So I was still in my month that I paid for it. So I got to like cancel my cancellation and keep my $10. And
You know
I
what
said
I
I need to keep,
You know
Actually,
what?
I think the reason maybe it's more expensive now is this is a feature. I mean, I know 5 or 6 different tools that people have used that I've coached. And the one thing about this that is new and has changed and that nobody else has is the capability for the interaction among
Yeah.
people, right? So
Yeah.
I think maybe they've raised their price because they have a niche market here. I mean, I don't really know anybody else,
You know
who
what?
does that.
My second follow-up item next to the closed captioning is I'm going to actually email them. I'm in sales. I should be able to do this. So maybe I can get a free month for everybody. But at the end of the day, for $19 a month, $20 a month, it's what, 76 cents a day. Okay. So let me see what I can do. So I will email them and say I'm the vice president of the Endurance Girls
and I think they'll, I think you could, Nate Pearson is the CEO. I mean, like, I think they will definitely do something. They're just really integrative to the world that we live in.
I think that's a great idea. I mean, you could say, well, like I'm bringing a bunch more people to TrainerRoad from this endurance group, girl. And if we could have like 10 licenses, for a month, then I bet we could get 10 more subscriptions, whatever.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
grandfather, if we get 20 people, can we get grandfathered in at the $9.99? Or whatever it was.
It's 10. It's 10.
$10?
Straight 10.
Whatever.
There's no gimmicks. It's just $10. I had to look at my credit card to see what I was paying.
huh.
33
So,
cents.
Kirsten, so you have been doing this for a while then, and you too, Kelly, right?
Well, so I did TrainerRoad back when it was $10 a month.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I
So
wanted,
Kirsten, what programs are you planning to have then? So we just kind of jump on your programs, basically you offering this days, and is that how it's going to
Well,
work?
no, here, let me just show you.
Sorry to kind of jump back. I know you already went over this. I was just curious.
Let me see. Oh no, where's my code? Oh crap. Let me see here. Let me just finish this.
How much is Zwift a month now? I don't
It's
subscribe.
14 something. 14.99.
yeah, it doesn't, you know what? Even if it's cheaper, I was so frustrated. I mean, I have a visceral reaction to fucking Zwift.
I just could never figure out. I was freaking sitting still on that stupid thing. It was driving me nuts on my free month, and I couldn't make it work on my trainer. And I was like, this is frustrating. So I just,
Yeah, I set several people up with what I don't like about Zwift is the stupid avatars. I don't want these stupid free
Right,
virtual
I felt
socks
like-
and blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
Yeah. Competing. And then to get more aero, like I did a Zwift race. I had higher power to weight than anybody else, but they beat me because they had more aero equipment.
Well, I like Sufferfest. Sufferfest is better than Zwift. And I mean, it's $15 a month, but you don't get this interaction kind of thing either. So
Yeah.
all right. So
Have you
Okay,
tried?
for that I can just go back and show. Here, let me just paste this.
The interaction is gold.
Yeah, it's super cool. And you could even watch videos if you want to go. Like there's video, like TrainerRoad, they do this YouTube/podcast I don't know if it's every week, but they then also include their ramp test, their FTP ramp test. It's kind of funny to watch them all doing them. Okay, so I don't need any. What else do I need here, Kelly? Do I need event settings? Do you want to be a co-host?
You just make sure you have the link to the ride. That's all.
I have that in. Yeah. There you go.
You guys
Yeah.
have to jump
Yeah.
off. I really appreciate this.
AMC is
Okay.
that Michelle?
You
It was
bet.
great,
Reach out
great to meet you, and then hopefully ride with you.
Who
Yeah.
is AMC? Are you at Michelle? No, that's not Michelle. AMC Zoom?
She looks like Michelle Yost.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but it's
I'm Lee Beam, and I'm with Altitude Multisport Club, and I guess
cool.
I'm logged in
Oh, AMs, that's what, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That's fine. I know several people in AMC.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
yeah.
There?
I'm one of their coaches. I'm one of the coaches there. So
Okay.
I'm logged in getting the next group ride for them. So anyway,
And listen,
I'll,
if you have any questions, just ping me or Kirsten, and we're happy to help.
Yeah.
thank you.
And
Ciao,
then
ciao.
Jeanette, like, yeah, like I'm gonna probably, like right now I don't have a formal workout plan, but January 1st, I'll probably have a plan and I'll just put it out there. But I mean, I may just put it out there like, hey, I mean, I'm not super planned right now, but I might put it out there like, hey, I'm doing this workout. Does anyone want to join me? But they're not, I mean, some of them won't be easy, but
Well, what are you training for next year?
I've got Boulder 70.3. That's it so far.
Okay.
Um,
So that's about, yeah, because I have Sweden 70.3 in July. So yours in August. So I guess you rest of you guys also have
I have
training.
Roger Blanc Aquabike.
Okay. Well, cool.
and I would like, I'm a little apprehensive to sign up for anything else right now.
I
That's
signed up for Florida, so. And Cindy, I have running. We got us.
Hey, Jeanette, so good to
Hi,
see you.
Cindy.
She talked me into signing up for a 25-mile trail run.
Oh, cool.
Last year. I mean, we were gonna do this last year, and then it was just.
Which one are you guys doing?
It's called Quad Rock, and it's in Lori State Park, and it was,
Oh, yeah. I love the Lori Xterra. Hey, Kelly, you did that with me.
well,
That was brutal.
25-mile trails, a little long.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'm up to
But-
0 running right now, so.
I'm holding Jeanette to doing this with me.
But you know who's the master trail runner is Janie. Trail running's awesome. I mean, it's so much better for the body.
I love it. It's my favorite thing to do of all things. I love
Yeah.
trail running.
I have enjoyed, but I've done a lot of hiking, so hopefully I can get started my running. So.
Exactly, me too.
Well, this is good. This is, it seems like we're grabbing a bunch of people.
Yeah, I
from-
think everybody's, yeah. So, and I don't know, here's the deal. Now I created this event, right? So what I guess we need to, I didn't put in there about, here, let me edit it, but I'll put in there that the software is limiting us to 11 total or 10.
First come, first serve. Software limits us to first come, first serve.
So we need to get off so we can
11.
sign up.
So I think you should, if you want to go, you should mark going.
Where
that's
is it right now?
It's in that Endurance Girls group as an event.
You just posted as an event right now?
Yeah. And I'm just going to edit it to include that we have that maximum. So if you want to go, please RSVP. But
Cool.
Yep.
So I heard somebody say you can't use, like, there is no sync with your bike, like your trainer?
No, you
no,
can.
what do you mean? No.
The power
What kind of trainer do you have, Jeanette?
Connect, I think it's called.
So if it's is it a smart trainer?
Yeah. Yes, I think so. I'm so bad with
I
those
think
things.
it's just a fluid or magnetic trainer. So then you would just you would try and ride to the intensity that it tells you to.
Oh, I see.
If you have, I mean, if it's called erg mode where the software runs your trainer for a smart trainer. So if you're able to do that in Zwift, you'll be able to do that here. If you were able to do it in TrainerRoad when you had it before, you're able to do it here. But if it's not that type of a trainer, then you can't.
Okay. Well,
You basically will power it.
yeah. Okay, I will look for that then and see.
Okay, I have a 5 o'clock. I'm gonna get off, so.
Okay, it's
I'll
good
you
to
Monday.
see you. Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. All right. So thanks everybody for joining.
Yeah.
I'll post the PowerPoint up for people that had questions. I'll just post that to the main page and
Yeah, and the other thing is, Cindy, you're a coach. Jeanette, you're a coach. You know, let's not put all the responsibility on Kirsten. If you have a ride and you want people to join, you create your own group ride, and you know, so on and so
yeah,
forth.
because I probably won't. I mean, I've got my own. I mean, I don't have a training schedule right now, but I always have a training schedule. So I mean, I'll be doing my stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, but so everybody, this is meant to be for people to just post up and get people to ride if you want, but sometimes you might want to just ride solo. You know?
Yeah, so I mean, in that way, you're saying that we can all just post events on as we go, you know, this is.
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
we have, so I figure it out once. Oh, well, this is exciting because it gets me motivated to put my bike up. I haven't done anything with it.
There you go. Cindy's got a question.
I think so, yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah. So it's not a question, but are you guys aware that there is an Endurance Girl Facebook page here on Facebook? It's all in French.
It's
Really?
what?
It's in French.
There is a.
Oh, so it's a different Endurance Girls group in France?
Well, no, it looks like it's a Facebook page and not a group on Facebook. I was just looking to find our group and I came up with Endurance Girls Facebook page. It's all in French.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at them.
You mean it's a group in France?
I guess.
We should invite those fuckers.
It sounds like it.
Hooker.
That's so
Well, I'm
funny.
looking, there is something is called Endurance Girl 14ers.
Well, no, this says Endurance Girls. I'm looking at it. Endurance Girls. And it's on Facebook as a page, not a group. And all I can see is that all their comments are in French.
Oh, that's weird. I can't find it here. 14ers, Endurance Girl Colorado.
I don't know how to show it to you, but anyway, it's Endurance-Girls.
Well, okay, let me see. Okay, interesting. I can find it here. Okay, so now we've updated it. So where is this? Endurance?
It's a Facebook page because I was looking for our group and it's all in French.
Like that? Is
Well,
that it?
Can't see our group now on here.
Oh,
But yeah.
interesting. Now I'm seeing, I don't see it.
Put up in the search box.
Under pages, here's one. No. Oh, here it is. Pam Stack liked it. That's funny.
And it's all in French.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, and they have race cars. Nah, this is not the.
Oh,
that's
wow, that's
funny.
funny.
This does not look like an appropriate website.
No, it doesn't.
God.
The
Well,
more
there you
look
go.
at it, the
You know,
more-
how did they get that picture of me dancing in that pool?
I know. God, Kelly, you
We
keep
are
it
the
under
real-
wraps so much.
right? We're the real Endurance Girls.
That's right. That's right. Well, listen, it's the top of the hour. Thank you everybody for joining.
Yeah.
You know, again, you guys are coaches, so one of the things I would urge you to do is to drop those trainer ride roads in Endurance Girls so we can join.
Yeah,
So-
and I would, like Cindy, I would reach out to TrainerRoad Direct. You know, everybody that's a coach, reach out because see if you can get some kind of package deal for you and your athletes.
Well, it's actually just, you know, honestly, it's for me personally, but also with athletes too. But I wasn't really happy with Zwift. And so I'm really happy to hear about this. So this is good.
Cindy, Zwift is like crack, right? So you're like, oh my gosh, everybody's on Zwift. You get this cool bike and then there's this big build up, right? But then there's a big crash because it's so complicated, right?
Well, and here's the other thing.
One more question, quick question.
Yeah.
Does it link to Strava?
Yes, you set it up. I don't know if I can.
And training.
Not a big deal. You know,
It's
that's-
under connections,
Yes.
like you've put it under your connections and you can see,
okay.
like, and it'll link to, I like to link to Garmin Connect and then have that link, but you know, you can do it however you want.
Okay,
The other
so
thing
it
that
goes
I
on
really
Garmin
like
Connect.
is that you actually, I don't know, I feel like Zwift, you go and you just ride harder than you're supposed to when you're supposed to. And this, like, you have a training plan, you stick to a training plan.
Well, and you know, I must say though, I'm excited about this. Thank you for instigate this because this is one thing I feel going on. One reason I also don't like to sit by myself and do my trainer and just sitting, you know, even if it is a program, I sit there by myself, but in able to see the accountability, somebody else is joining and I know, oh, I can
Absolutely.
join and see
Yeah.
that somebody else doing the training, right?
Yeah, isn't that
I've been doing Zoom spin classes for my athletes and just sitting and doing it. And it's been a lot of fun, you know, because we've
Right.
been out together.
And this is exactly the same, except
We have a
all have
program,
workout.
right? Everybody can see the program, I assume here. So that
Yeah.
when Kirsten and I rode on Friday, whenever we rode Wednesday, I have no idea. what day.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday, that day. It went by, it was an hour. Like we just we could have gone on and on and on, but it was perfect. It was exactly what I needed. You can talk, you don't have to talk. It's just like this.
How
So
often do you do these rides?
Well, we just,
started.
I mean, I ride 4 times a week, but I mean,
Holy
like
moly.
Kelly and I just did it for the first time together, you know, but
I've been riding outside as much as I can, but I would love a group ride inside if possible.
yeah, me too. I mean, we've been fortunate where we can ride it, where we've been able to ride outside, but this will be something I think, you know, makes it a little more fun, something to look forward to because you can actually
Absolutely,
interact.
yeah. No, I totally would, join when I can,
Yeah,
so.
Me too. Me too.
All right. Well, I find this interesting that this was a happy hour and nobody's drinking, but.
Well, I did have a little bit.
I didn't have a chance. I had my glass over there. I was like, shit, you guys have
Yeah,
started.
Cindy had her Bailey's ice cream drink for dessert.
Dietitian here, milk, vitamin D, calcium, I have it mixed with my pumpkin
There
spice.
you go.
800 calories.
Sugar.
Well, listen, hookers, I love you to death. It's so good to see all y'all.
Yeah, it's
Thank
definitely
you,
great to
Kelly.
see
Thank you so
everyone.
much, Kelly. It's great to see you.
Well, and thank Kirsten too. She really put the PowerPoint.
Absolutely, yeah, I appreciate it. This
Thank
is-
you so much.
Happy to do it. Happy to do it.
Ben.
Spread the word. If you all have my digits, you can call me or Kirsten or send me an instant message. I'm always happy to help.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see you on Monday.